Hello everyone, Jai Hind. I hope you guys are doing well. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic, and it is regarding a very critical functionality of Azure storage related to Azure file shares known as Azure File Sync. So let's get a brief introduction of this particular concept and its benefit. So Azure File Sync enables centralizing your organization's file shares in Azure while keeping the flexibility, performance, and compatibility of a Windows file server. It's will like what it does is that Azure File Sync syncs between your on-premise Windows server data and the data on the file share, and it happens vice versa. So in this way, it provides a facility of syncing your Azure file share cloud storage with the data of your on-premise server. Some users may opt to keep a full copy of their data locally, but it has an additional functionality. It provides you a a sort of tiering concept where you can tier the data which is seldom accessed. Let's discuss cloud tiering in detail. It is one of the benefits of Azure File Sync. So with cloud tiering enabled, your most frequently accessed files are cached on your local server and your least frequently accessed files are tiered to the cloud. You can control how much local disk space is used for caching. Tiered files can be quickly recalled. It's not like that if a file has been tiered, there will be a latency in accessing them. It can be recalled on demand. But what's the benefit is that you are preventing on-premise storage costs by saving these files on the cloud. There are two methods. One is date policy, and then there is volume policy. On date policy, you can decide that after these number of days, if the file hasn't been accessed, then it can be tiered. On cloud, on the volume space policy, you can decide the amount of percentage that needs to be left on the Windows server. So suppose you have selected it as 50%. So after 50% of the cloud Windows local volume is full, all the data will be tiered to the cloud. Now, multi-site access and syncing. So what Azure file does is basically it is very feasible in distributed access scenarios. Like suppose you have offices in multiple regions in India, north, south, east, and west, and then there is a single Azure file sync deployment which harnesses Azure file share in centrally. Okay, so what will happen? All the data across all the servers will be synced with the Azure file share, and each one of them can access the same data without the tension of without the burden of transferring the data all around, or latency and things like that. So Azure File Sync highly optimizes this distributed access scenario. After that, business continuity and disaster recovery. Now look at it. Suppose your on-premise data is gone, right? What will happen? All the syncing has already been done on the Azure file share. So all you need to do is just deploy a new server in the environment, and Azure file sync will sync the data between Azure file share to the server, and all your data will be retrieved. So acts as a backup as well. Besides that, there is a clustering concept you can utilize with the Azure file sync. After that, there is a cloud side backup facility as well. So just to reduce your on-premise backup spending, Azure also provides Azure backup. You can also enable snapshots. You can schedule automated Azure backup solutions, and this will and this easily integrates with the on-premise server. So when you need to restore to the cloud, these changes are automatically downloaded on your Windows server. So in this way, Azure File Sync does a huge job by providing a solution for syncing the data between the on-premise server and the Azure file share. So that would be it about Azure File Sync. Later on, we will see about the deployment of this particular service. Thank you.